Hey guys and girls, this is Maxxxine and you have joined me on my penultimate round in Black Ops Zombies round 31, and this map is Kino. So I just wanted to show you guys the strategy that I use because I have quite a few friends who have trouble getting past round 6 or 7, and you know, I used to be like that, so I know how it feels. So you just saw me chilling in the teleporter there, and what I like to do is pick off as many zombies as possible before teleporting, and once it gets a bit hairy I will teleport. And I find that in these later rounds you don't really tend to stay down there for too long. And then from this upper position I will throw down as many grenades as possible before I get teleported back to the start. And just make sure you buy grenades before you get teleported back. This kind of transitional point, you'll sometimes get like a little bonus, like an insta-kill or something, but it's quite rare. And then once you're back to the start, I will run to the left. Sometimes I'll run up to the right, to the other room, but usually I'll run off to the left and then just go in a big circuit, so through the alleyway, through the little room up the stairs, and then back down the stairs and towards the stage, and then straight back up the middle. And as I do that, I'll check to see if the teleporter has cooled down, and if it has, I'll activate it from there, run up to the middle, and initiate the link. And then at that point I'll probably run up the stairs to the other room. And that's pretty much it. You can kind of carry on with this method for as long as, you know, as long as you can. I made a mistake, as you'll see probably later on, where I wasn't really watching what was going on in front of me. And so I just got trapped in a corner and there was nothing I could do about that. But yeah, you just basically want to keep going around in a circuit, keeping the zombie horde behind you, and then basically just watching out for anything that spawns in front of you. But yeah, you can see I went up the stairs and to the room on the right hand side, and I've set up the trap, which is great. And all you need to do in this situation is just check that nothing's spawning in front of you, and then yeah, definitely towards these later rounds I will go into each room and set as many traps as I can afford or I can. In the earlier rounds the traps aren't really necessary. I think you can get to around wave 20 or round 20 without needing to set any of these traps at all. And the other thing I will mention are my perks. You can see I've got double tap, speed cola and juggernog. I don't tend to go for double tap. Did I say double tap? What did I just say? I've got speed cola, juggernog and quick revive. I do not tend to buy double tap as I think, you know, it'll just rinse through the ammo. And when you've upgraded both of your weapons... Oh, sorry, I paused the game at this point. I think I needed like a drink or something because I was so stressed with this game. But anyway, yeah, once you've upgraded both of your weapons, which I'll go on to in a bit, you know, you really want to maximise or, well, conserve your ammo, but use it as effectively as possible. So yeah, in terms of weapons, ideally what you want is either the ray gun or the thunder gun. I was really lucky and on my first spin of the box I got the thunder gun. And then your other weapon, I would suggest getting either the HK-21 or the RPK. Yeah, there's just because it's, you know, really large amounts of ammo there, and definitely save up enough points and pack a punch both of those weapons. Yeah, so if I just kind of take it back to the start, I guess you guys would know the basic drills of going through zombies, but round 1, what I'll tend to do is fire around 6 shots into each of the zombies. I think depending on how close you are to each zombie and where you shoot them, you can probably get a bit more than 6 shots into them. But this time round that I played it, I did 6 times, and then you kind of finish them off with a stab, and that way you can maximise the points you get for each kill. And what I'll also do is let each of the zombies break through the barriers completely, and that way you can build up the barriers and get more points that way. And then I won't tend to buy anything off the wall in the first room. I'll accumulate enough points to open up the doors on the left hand side, and buy the MPL off the wall there. And then from that point on, you should probably just try and go for headshots only, or as near to headshots as you can. And then with dogs, yeah, you're free just to unleash as much ammo as necessary with dogs, because at the end you'll always get your max ammo, but just make sure you reload each of your weapons before picking up your max ammo, of course. And then I'm not quite sure what else there is to tell you, so yeah, it's basically just run around in a big circle. And then if you can, at the end of each round, leave a crawler, and then that way you can kind of reassess the situation, and then build up any barriers as well. I would highly recommend buying claymores as well, and yeah, I think that's probably about it, so I'm not sure I can think of anything else. The only other thing that I really would have liked in this session would have been the monkeys, but you know, every time I went past the box I gave it a spin and I kept on getting ballistic knife. I mean, that's no use to me. I wanted monkeys. But yeah, I think that's about it. So if you guys have any strategies that you like to follow, then please let me know, see if I can improve what I'm doing. I definitely think I could have gone further than wave or round 32, but I was just unlucky, and by that point I'd been playing for about 3 hours, so my concentration was waning a bit, but definitely possible to go past wave 32. Yeah, other than that, Gears of War 3 is out next Tuesday. I've got it pre-ordered. I'm hoping that it might arrive a bit earlier, so expect footage from that, because I will most definitely be recording it, maybe like a let's play type thing. But anyway, as always, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for everyone who has subscribed so far. I know it's not that many of you, but to me it's a big deal. And yeah, thanks for all your support. So, take care, and hopefully I will catch you all soon. Goodbye.